Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
When I started on this podcasting journey, I didn't quite know where it would lead. It was around the end of July 2018. And I started, very humbly, in a grocery store parking lot. I took out my phone and I started to record. And I recorded an episode that I was just reading from a piece of paper. But I had no idea that anyone would have wanted to listen to my voice. At that time, I didn't know that so many people in the future, had I kept up this trend, would be writing to me and sending emails to me saying how I've changed their lives, how I've stopped certain people from suicide attempts, how I've brightened people's day, how I've become a theme or a soundtrack for people's lives. While they're driving, while they're heading to work, while they're heading home, or just on their lunch break, any time of the day, just listening. I never knew that I could inspire so many people in this way. But I knew it was possible. And I knew if it was possible, it would be worth taking a chance. It would be worth striving for, because I knew that I wanted to make a difference in the world. And that was really all I started with. The idea that I wanted to make a difference. And what I've learned along the way, and what I'm continuing to learn, is that the more you make a difference in yourself, the more you make a difference in the world. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. I pray you received an encouraging message letting you know to never hesitate to make a difference in yourself, and you will always make a difference in the world. Once you change your thinking, you can change your whole life. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, why not subscribe for more inspirational messages like this? And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and clicking that support button there is much appreciated. Big shout out and thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate to the podcast, making it possible for episodes like this. And even though this is short and sweet, I want to let you know that you are loved, you are appreciated. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful and blessed day or night wherever you are, my friend. And as always, take care.